kababayan, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Laruan ni Obi-Wan. The figure that we have for review today is the 5th figure from the Series 4 of the Halo Spartan collection, which is presented to by Wicked Cool Toys. So in this Series 4 collection or series, we have two versions of the Master Chief. We have June from Halo Reach and the Spartan Enigma figure. The Spartan Yoroi figure, we have a UNSC type pistol, we have a Covenant energy blade, and several handsets for this samurai looking Spartan figure. So I'm really excited to really get this on hand. So let's take it out of packaging. Let's deal first with the non-essential items that is included with this figure. So let's put it aside and put into frame the accessories, the weapon accessories that include. So we have the UNSC pistol that I mentioned. We have the Covenant energy blade. So let's do a quick 360 turn around on this figure so we could really appreciate the amount of detail that Wicked Cool Toys has put into manufacturing of this action figure. So as you could see, it is more of a mid-eastern samurai armor. So if the face was just exposed, it's going to be really a samurai action figure. Now with this kind of detail that you are given or you are purchasing, the articulation department really suffers, and that is also a thing that Wicked Cool Toys really has to improve on, especially if you have this intricate of a waistline for a action figure. So let's raise those arms. As you could see, if you have that much detail on the waistline, the amount of articulation we have on the waistline is almost zero to nothing at all. So this samurai figure, the Spartan samurai figure, could only shake but not turn. Now the same thing goes with the headpiece because of the configuration of the samurai helmet, because we have really thick, the width of the helmet is really thick over here, so it really impedes the ability of the figure to look upwards. So no looking upwards, but this figure could look downwards. Now the articulation on the shoulders is good because these soft rubbery armor pieces on the shoulders of the figure is flared out. So it's not like the other Spartan action figures wherein the shoulder armor piece is much more towards the shoulder of the figure. But with this, as you could see, the upper armor piece is flaring out, and it's not covering the shoulder joint for articulation. So when you do this, it gives way and the armor pieces flexes towards these shoulder towers. So we have good articulation on the arms. We have a bicep cut for rotation. We have 2 points of articulation for the elbow. But one thing that I also would like to take note on this figure is the presence of really soft rubbery joints. So possibly in the long run, this figure would really suffer in the joint area. So those joint areas would be torn, especially on the knee area. So for the knee area, the legs, these two armor pieces, the side skirts, actually they are only attached over here on the front pieces. Front piece. Okay, so I correct myself. As you could see, they are like floating armor pieces, so semi-floating, because they are only attached on one side to this center armor piece or the cad piece. So the back armor is also made of soft rubbery plastic. It is nicely made also with armor design, which is supposed to mimic about some bit of flexing. I really don't know, but it's nice design, so that's it. Nicely designed, I mean. So as you could see, the legs are not hindered for articulation, and they don't look like your standard Spartan armor piece. This looks like more like a traditional samurai pants. So the leg could move upward this way, the leg could move sideways this way, it could rotate this much, and you have two bend on the knee. But with regards to foothold, will this figure stand on its own? It would quite wobble a bit, and once you find that center of gravity for this figure, it could hold on to its pose. So let's look for a katana sword in my accessories bin or lot and see if it goes well with this action figure. So I refitted this action figure with the other handsets that are included in the set. So the sword wielding hands on this set would be looking like this. So the palm actually is really designed, or the wrist is really designed to hold onto the Covenant Energy blade, either the right hand or the left hand. So the sword that we have on this figure, on the left hand on this figure, actually is from a Marvel Legends Red Ninja. So just for a point of comparison, he could hold on to this sword with the scabbard piece. So as you could see, the handset, we have a gap on the middle finger to allow this groove to insert in. So if you want a more traditional styled sword, a katana to go with this figure, so something like from the Marvel Legends blades or swords would have to be remolded, or the handle should be thickened. So possibly some more tape, possibly electrical tape on the handle of this sword, so he could hold on to it. Because right now, if you're going to use this sword, it's just not going to fit. So it's going to be really loose and floppy. Now if you have one of those Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles in your collection, so the sword sets that are included with the Leonardo figure, so this is the bigger sword that it comes with. So as you could see, the size of the sword handle is bigger than the Marvel Legends. So I think this is going to fit well with this Halo Spartan figure. So yep, so nice fit. And for a really proper pose, he could just possibly hold on to this scabbard on the left hand. So we have a more traditional looking samurai action figure. And let's bring in the other favorite of mine, my personal favorite samurai action figure in the Marvel Legends line, no other than Silver Samurai. So this Silver Samurai figure is also a big bulky figure, and as you could see, these two figures kind of really could possibly be displayed together. So you have a silver samurai and you have a red and gold samurai. So as you could see, the armors mimic each other but just a different flavor. So let's take a look at the back. So these are supposed to be the energy sources or the boosters for the Spartan, but actually how they are molded, they are more like a armor ornament piece for a samurai battle armor. So as you could see, it really does not look like the back of a basic Spartan figure, which the Master Chief or any of those other Spartan figures, especially from the McFarlane version, the back portions would always be the thrusters, so or the jetpacks. So this doesn't look like a armor piece, a jetpack piece or a booster piece. It looks more like an ornament piece. So which makes the back of the Silver Samurai figure really plain. So as you could see, the back of these two, and with regards to height, there's a little bit difference in height, but with regards to bulk, they are same bulky figures, just the height difference with these two separates them. But with regards to if they could be posed together and this could be forgotten as a Wicked Cool Toys Spartan samurai figure, then it could possibly be that. Okay, so this ends my review. I hope you like it. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And see you on the next review.